to come here to see me speak to Rick Thompson. Thank you.
Thank you. Delphia and Judy, join me up here, please. Thank you. We first would like to thank all of you for coming today. Really do appreciate it. And I'd like to thank my wife Beth for coming. Everything I do, she's a big part of it. She makes it all happen for me. I really do appreciate it. This is a historic day. I'd like to thank all West Virginia teachers. West Virginia teachers and education professionals have played a significant role in my life. I was raised poor, very poor. My dad was killed in a mining accident before I was born. We didn't have running water. We caught rainwater to take a bath with. And the bus driver would wait on me at the bus stop to make sure I got there to get to school. The cooks would put back extra milk because they knew we didn't have a whole lot at home. And the teachers there took really good care of me. I'm here today doing what I do now, running for governor, because of public education in West Virginia and the teachers and the education professionals that helped me so much. So that's why it means so much to me. And what I want to do as governor, I want to make our system be able to have every child have that kind of opportunity. To be able to go to school, even if they don't have the money to go to school. To be able to prosper in life as they move through life, to better themselves. So education is really important to me. And I know that it's really important to you too, because you're here today. And I know that this event, I'd like to thank Judy and Dale both for being here with me today. For both these organizations, the WVEA and the AFT, to be with me today in this one place for this announcement is unprecedented. And it shows how serious we all are about education and how much they all support me in this campaign, because we know how important it is. We know how much is on the line in this campaign. If you truly want to reform education, it starts with respecting our teachers. It starts with paying attention and listening to our teachers. That's how you improve education. The second thing you've got to do is you've got to pay teachers competitively so that we can get good quality teachers in our classroom. We went from our budget being 56% for education to 46% for education. That's got to stop. That's how you can improve education. When you improve education, you help economic development. It all revolves around it. And that's why it means so much to me. Thank you so much again for being here. This is truly, I'm truly honored by this, and I really do appreciate it. And I'd like for Dale and Judy to say a few words, if you would.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you for coming today. It is ironic that each of our organizations was going through our separate endorsement processes during the last couple weeks. But it is not ironic, however, that we arrived at the same decision. The decision that Rick Thompson is the best candidate for governor. Rick Thompson is one of us. As he said, his beginnings are humble. He talks about growing up in a house with no plumbing when his father passed away 6 months before his birth. He made his way to college only to be forced to drop out in order to help out financially. And later he joined the military and went back to college on the GI Bill and helped put himself through college and law school. And today he is honest, hardworking, and he relates to the struggles of those of us in our state. Our endorsement decision centers on his passion for public education and the teachers and the support professionals who are employed by our schools. The Speaker credits his teachers for helping him to become the person that he is today. He remembers those educators who believed in him, who pushed him to achieve, and who nurtured him. He frequently speaks to the bus operator, like he said, who waited on him to make sure he got there, and the cooks who gave him extra milk and made sure that he had enough food. But he talks about the teachers who kept him focused, and the people who made sure that he understood that education was the true equalizer in America and in the society. He's often spoken with me about the lack of respect that teachers are given, and his anger over those criticisms that we endure in our profession. Many of the candidates we interviewed said the right things about public education. One of the items that made Rick Thompson stand out, though, was his proven pro-education record as a member of the legislature. His words are backed up by his actions. As Speaker, he's taken criticism for having so many educators, teachers, principals, counselors, and service professionals on the House Education Committee. He has been outspoken in his defense of that committee and their decisions, because he knows that no one understands the issues in our public schools better than those who work with them every day, and those of us who are the experts and deal with it in the classroom each and every day. His respect for those in public education is clear. He trusts their knowledge and their experience. He also knows that they have the interests of the students and a dedication to help students succeed. After reviewing the candidates' questionnaires and listening to their interviews, the members of our PAC steering committee went back to their homes and reconvened a week later. They spent the week personally deliberating and rehashing the qualifications of each candidate. They came back firmly and unanimously convinced the best candidate to move West Virginia forward was Rick Thompson. The WVEA is proud to endorse Rick Thompson for governor, and we look forward to working with him to make West Virginia strong. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Judy Hale, President of AFT West Virginia, and it is an honor and a privilege to stand here today to announce that AFT West Virginia has decided to endorse Rick Thompson for governor. And I have to tell you that this is historic. I can't remember, and I've got a lot of years to remember, I can't remember that the WVEA and the AFT have ever stood together for the endorsement of a gubernatorial candidate. And I think that speaks to what Rick stands for and the kind of work that he has done during his life. You know, as they said, he grew up poor, worked his way through school, worked at every job. He knows what it is to be poor. He knows what it is to do manual labor. He knows what it is to be a working man. And I think that is what he brought to the position of Speaker of the House. And that is why he worked so hard when we were working on the pension transfer bill, for us to be able to put 15,000 people back into a good benefit system, a good retirement where they could retire with some dignity. And had it not been for Rick's leadership, that would not have happened. And he has always realized that public education is truly the great equalizer. I know that's a cliche, but for him it truly was, because his beginning was very, very poor. And he worked himself up, passed law school, became an attorney, Speaker of the House, and now is running for governor. So it really is the American dream. He is a person of the people, of the working people in West Virginia. And I have to tell you that the fact that he has 100% of the time voted for working men and women is one of the reasons that I am so proud to stand here today. We have about 32 locals in West Virginia, and there are several of them who have not waited for the state Fed to finish its process. Rick has already been endorsed by the Cabell County Federation of Teachers, the Fayette County, the Kanawha County Fed, Lincoln County, Monongalia County Federation of Teachers, Nicholas, Pocahontas, Preston, Putnam, and Wood. All of these locals, with their own code committee, with their own committee and their own process, have already endorsed Rick for governor. So actually, over 50% of our membership has already voted to endorse Rick. So I'm a little bit behind today in terms of what I'm doing. But I'm very, very proud to stand here and say that AFT West Virginia endorses Rick Thompson for governor of West Virginia. Thank you.
Again, thank you for coming today for this event. I really do appreciate it. And I appreciate all your support. And we'll go out and win this race. Thank you. God bless
Let me do the real work.
Let's do her. These are so great. We'll bring them to the office, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay, if anybody have any questions for any of us? Thank you.
Oh, yeah.